In the year 2014, the world bore witness to a conflict that would alter the course of history. Over 13,000 lives lost, nearly 30,000 wounded, and over 1.5 million displaced. These are the grim figures that sketch the outlines of the Ukraine war. Our journey today takes us through the maze of this conflict, unearthing the 10 dark truths that lie in its shadow. This is not a tale for the faint of heart, but it is one that demands to be told. Number 1. The ignored pleas. The conflict's roots lie in Ukraine's attempt to move closer to the European Union, a move that Russia opposed. Despite Ukraine's pleas for help, the international community largely turned a blind eye, allowing the conflict to escalate. Number 2. The invisible war. Despite the staggering loss of life and displacement, the Ukraine war remains largely invisible on the global stage. Buried under the weight of other news, the conflict and its horrors are often forgotten. Number 3. The weaponization of information. In this war, information became a weapon. Misinformation, propaganda, and cyber warfare became the norm, further muddying the waters of truth and accountability. Number 4. The forgotten people. Amid the politics and power struggles, the people of Ukraine often become the forgotten victims. Their suffering, their stories, their resilience, all lost in the noise of war. Number 5. The silent international community. Despite the clear violation of Ukraine's sovereignty, the international community has been largely silent. Sanctions have been imposed, but the conflict continues. Next, we delve into number 6, the economic devastation. The war has ravaged Ukraine's economy. Infrastructure destroyed, businesses shuttered, livelihoods lost. The cost of war extends far beyond the battlefield. Number 7. The broken promises. The Minsk agreements designed to end the conflict have been repeatedly violated. Promises of ceasefires and peace negotiations have proven to be little more than words on paper. Number 8. The displaced children. Over 200,000 children have been displaced by the war, their lives irrevocably altered. Their education, their safety, their futures, all hang in the balance. Number 9. The landmines. Ukraine has become one of the most heavily mined areas in the world. These hidden killers continue to claim lives and limbs long after the guns have fallen silent. And finally, number 10. The unending war. Despite the passage of years, the war in Ukraine shows no signs of ending. The conflict continues to simmer, a haunting reminder of the world's failure to intervene. As we step back from these dark truths, they form a chilling tableau of the Ukraine war. A conflict mired in politics and power, leaving in its wake a trail of broken lives and shattered dreams. What does it say about our world when such a war can rage on virtually unnoticed? The echoes of this question linger, a stark reminder of the human cost of war. Each truth serves as a call to action, a plea for the world to not just watch, but to act, to not just hear, but to listen, to not just remember, but to learn. While it is vital to acknowledge the devastation and human cost of the war, it's equally important to understand the other side of the coin. In this light, let's delve into Russia's security concerns that played a significant part in the Ukraine war. Russia too was trying to avoid a war, albeit in a different manner. It's essential to keep in mind that its security was at stake. Russia was not just engaging in a power play but was responding to perceived threats to its sovereignty. The country faced significant security threats. It was concerned about the increasing Western influence in Ukraine and the possibility of Ukraine joining NATO. This, they feared, would lead to a significant shift in the balance of power and a potential threat to their borders. Western influence played a significant role in escalating the conflict. Russia viewed the West's support for Ukraine as a direct challenge to its security and sovereignty. This, combined with the fear of NATO expansion, led to Russia's controversial actions in the war. In conclusion, while Russia's actions have been widely criticized, it is crucial to understand that they were driven by perceived threats to its security and sovereignty. This doesn't justify the human cost of the war, but it provides a broader perspective on the complex dynamics at play.